So, if you've ever felt like you're failing or you feel like giving up in certain areas of your life, honestly, that's probably a good thing. Um, if you want to build something that lasts, something that's meaningful, something that people will trust and people will follow, you better learn to be adaptable. Because guess what? Businesses change, people change, you change. And what I've learned is that if you're too proud to pivot, if you're too arrogant, stubborn, prideful to evolve, you're going to get left behind, bro. And my wife tells me all the time that I am stubborn. And I agree with her. And I'm working on it. But over the years of doing stuff and everything that I'm involved in currently, I've changed stuff. I've changed a lot of recipes. I've, rebranded. I've switched directions multiple times. And not because I'm confused or lost, but really because I'm committed to improving. And some people might see that as failure or not succeeding, but I really see it as kind of like a refinement. It actually reminds me of a really, really powerful story about the refiner's fire. And for those that don't know what the refiner's fire is back in the day, they would take gold and silver, attach it to a rod, and slowly spin it over the fire. And they did that not to burn it, but to really just to burn all of the junk and all of the impurities inside of it. And the refiner, he never left it alone. He always watched it very, very closely. And he knew that it was ready when he could see his reflection in it. But here's the thing, if he pulled it out too early, it was not purified. And if he left it in too long, it was completely ruined and destroyed. So a true refiner's fire, it doesn't destroy, although it might feel like it does destroy, and it might destroy parts of you, might destroy parts of the gold, parts of the silver, but it reveals more than anything. It removes what does not belong, and that makes the gold or the silver more valuable than it was before the refinement. Point of me telling you that is that if you're trying to build something that is meaningful, something that is hard to get, something that takes work to do, whether that's building a healthy body, whether that's building a strong marriage or a profitable business, then it's my opinion that everybody has to go through the fire. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are, you have to go through the fire of refinement. But when you are in that fire of refinement, you cannot pull yourself out too early. Don't assume that God forgot about you. He is in that process of being in the fire. He's refining you. And that's how legacies get built. That's how people grow. And yeah, there is pain. Lots of it, more than probably you can think you can handle. There is pressure, but it's all a part of the process of the refinement. So if you want to grow in business, if you want to grow in marriage, in your calling, or whatever you want, avenue that you want to grow in, you have to learn to test, to tweak, to learn, and to improve. And you have to go through the fire. And, I'll leave you with this. God calls you to be obedient. And being obedient means staying in the fire long enough for him to see his reflection in you. Take care, guys. I know I haven't been around very much. Been very, very busy with stuff. It's summer. But I'll try to post more. I'm going on a hike here in a couple weeks, so I'll post my adventure of that. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.